戏梦人生。戏梦人生。戏梦人生。戏梦人生。人生日梦，
戏梦人生，戏梦人生，戏梦人生，戏梦人生，
戏梦人生。戏梦人生，戏梦人生啊！
Are we here? Yes, I think we're Facebooking. Wow, look at all the people out there, all over the world. Hello, everyone. I'm Lady Whitesnake, and I'm her husband, co-artistic director, Shushin. We're so happy to be here, even at a distance, for ChineseTheatreworks' first ever online Dream Life Love Theater Gala Fundraiser. There's a lot of wonderful things that we've crammed into the next 90 minutes. Performances, guest speakers, music, puppets, opera, auctions, and raffles. But no food. We couldn't figure out how to live stream traditional Chinese cooking, so you'll just have to imagine it. I'm thinking of Cao Tofu. Well, I'm thinking of Xiaohong wine. Maybe not the Xiaohong wine, dear. Remember last time you drank some? Oh, yes, that was quite a scene. Well, let's just start things off then by introducing you to the president of CTW's board of directors, Natalie Lin.
Hello, everyone. My name is Natalie Lin Christou. I am the president of the board of directors of ChineseTheatreworks. 8 years ago, I was one among the audience at the performance by ChineseTheatreworks. I was truly inspired and touched by the unique cross-cultural production, which is very different from traditional or contemporary Chinese performance I have seen in years. When I learned they're short of funding of this non-for-profit theater company, I decided to get involved and help this creative performing art to help it to be sustainable for many more years to come. For the last 25 years, ChineseTheatreworks has been preserving and promoting traditional Chinese performing arts by producing 33 original cross-cultural productions, bridge Eastern and Western theatrical aesthetics that have been toured across the US and abroad at major cultural venues and at international festivals, as well as at many theaters, schools, universities, museums, libraries, and cultural centers in New York City. I would also like to share with you that each year, ChineseTheatreWorks present over 70 public programs with a variety of theaters, concerts, workshops, forum, masterclasses, and exhibition. We are very fortunate to have many performers, musicians, dancers, teaching artists, and scholars who collaborates with us to create this extraordinary work. At this very difficult time for every theater company, we need your help to continue our work and our mission. Our mission to preserve, to create, and to foster the understanding and appreciation of traditional Chinese performing art within the audience, the performance, the artist, the student, and the educator in our communities and around the world. This is why I support ChineseTheatreWorks. Would you like to support us as well? The show must go on. Thank you. Thank you.
谢谢 Natalie. As you heard from Grandpa, the show must go on. And we are appealing to you to help CTW continue the mission that we set for ourselves 25 years ago. We wanted to make a platform to explore Western performance practices such as docudrama, group improvisation, cross-disciplinary and multimedia production techniques, together with different puppetry forms such as toy theater, object theater, all mixed up with traditional opera, shadow and hand puppetry to create innovative cross-cultural performances that can speak to new generations and American audiences. These next 2 videos will give you an idea of how this works in practice. The first video is made from clips of several different versions of my own personal story that we've produced over the years. The first section is from Kung Shadow White Snake, in which we blended shadows and Kung opera together. The second clip is a scene from a PowerPoint version of the same story that Stephen made as a solo performance. And the last clip is from a famous Chinese opera scene, Water Battle, that our entire company presented at the Mayor's Arts Awards at Lincoln Center.
Little snake demon, you and what army?
You will see what army. Little Blue, receive my command. Yes, sister. Hello, all the sea creatures.
We now. Oh, hello! I'm Toots, the jade rabbit who lives on the moon. I came down to Earth in all my fall colors to introduce this next video, which tells the story of Chang'e, the moon goddess, and how she ended up there on the moon. This first clip was a prologue dance inspired by the ancient poem Tianwen, Questions of Heaven. And the second clip is from Chang'e's Lament, based on an original choreography by the great Mei Lang Fang, as reconstructed by Kwang Yufang and performed by our own star opera performer Wang Xing. And the third clip is from our overhead projector production of Chang'e Flies to the Moon. Enjoy!
的退縮，難受在頭。
Chinese shadow figures first caught my heart and soul when I saw them at the American Museum of Natural History in 1973. I founded the Yue Lung Shadow Theater in order to make shadow theater accessible to American audiences. And we toured across North America and Europe for over 25 years. I met Quan Yu Fong in 1983, soon after she had arrived in New York City, and I invited her to perform with us. When I retired, she took over leadership of the company. I knew that she and her husband, Stephen, deeply treasured the traditional art form of shadow theater, and that they would be able to infuse new light into this art form. So please support CTW's efforts to keep this tradition alive.
Whoa. Are we live? We're live streaming? Whoa, look at all those humans out there. I want to introduce you to my favorite human, Natalie Lynn. She's our president. What are we going to do, Natalie?
Yes, now we come to the fun part of the
fun
show.
part.
We're gonna draw some raffle tickets.
Ooh.
We have many people already pay through PayPal and Venmo and send in the purchase of the tickets. So now we're gonna draw 5 lucky winners.
Oh boy,
Tiger.
I get to pick them. Minty. There's one.
Thank you. The winner is Chi Lee.
Chi Lee.
Congratulations.
Okay, another.
Okay, and the winner is Jennifer Wilcox.
Jennifer Wilcox. Okay. One more. One more.
Okay, Tiger. And the winner is Amy Chin.
Amy Chin. Aye. Okay. One more.
Shuffle.
Yeah.
Shuffle.
Fluff them up.
Tiger, don't bite me. Okay, and the winner is, guess who? Amy Chin.
Amy Chin, double winner.
All right. One more. Number 5. Here we are. Okay. Next winner is Michael Boning.
Michael Boning, go China Institute.
Congratulations to the winners. And also, please do not forget to check out the auction items. We have many wonderful fine jewelry, tennis classes,
and
calligraphy,
puppets.
And puppets too. Thank you so much.
Thank you. See you later.
We want to give many thanks to the generosity of Mr. Chen, who is a successful jeweler in New York City. He donated several pieces of top quality fine jewelry with 14 karat white gold and 14 karat yellow gold with genuine diamond, sapphire, and ruby. Here, we also have 4 different pieces of graded A quality jade bangles. All these jade bangles are from the Yunnan and Myanmar regions. This pair of dragon and phoenix envelope openers are designed from an archaeological piece of Shi, which is a jade hairpin dated back 300 BC in the collection of the National Palace Museum in Taiwan. Get your hands on these pair of hand puppets and start with your own show. The Monkey King earrings are designed and handcrafted by Stephen Kaplan with his genius artistry and magic hands. This luxury silk necktie is from Nanjing brocade with a 1500 years of history producing silk brocade for many dynasties of the Chinese palace. This large piece of dragon porcelain ornament will make beautiful decoration and a lucky charm for your home. The prominent calligraphy artist Karen Shi donates her Chinese Zhou Dynasty seal style calligraphy. Is a true collectible piece of art. Now, any one of you are into tennis? Here's 2 hours of private lessons donated by tennis innovators. Many thanks to their support.
Dream Life Love Theater 戏梦人生
Dream Life, Love Theater.
Sueña la vida, ama el teatro.
Dream Life, Love Theater.
Dream Life Love Theater.
戏梦人生
Dream Life Love Theater.
希望人生
戲劇人生
Dream Life Love Theater.
Oni rozujis, agapao teatro.
Oh, I love these fundraisers. They're so nutritious. Good evening, humans. You might recognize me as the star of CTW's longest-running OP shadow production, Tiger Tales. This award-winning show highlights my illustrious career as King of the Jungle. Since 2001, we've performed it hundreds of times all over the world. But I have to say that bunny prime minister of mine is totally biased against us carnivores. For example, that bit about me freaking out over my reflection and jumping down a deep well to my death? Totally fake news. So, here's a little taste of tiger tales for you. Bon appetit! Rawr!
A living tiger. And look, he's moving. And look, I'm out of here. Why, he's still growing. He's out of control. Run! Oh, yeah. Oh. He'll never find me up here. I'll cleverly disguise myself as a lighting fixture. Bumpity bum bum, bumpity bum bum, bumpity bum bum. Now, tell me, rabbit, how does my breath smell? Well, I just twitched my little pink nose. I sniffed. I went, choo. And I sneezed all over the tiger. I said, excuse me, sir. I have a terrible cold. I can't smell a thing. Oh, good answer. Oh, it is? Good answer. Oh, thank you, sir. You will be my new prime minister. Now, let's get to work. No. Who left the screen door open? Hey, you little pipsqueak, get out of here or I'll smash you flat. I'll give you the 3. 1, 2, 2.5. No, hey, get away. That's my nose. That's my, hey, what? Bing. Wow. And that tiger was out of my kitchen so fast, he almost forgot his tail. All right. Let me have a look at this guy. Ooh, he is ugly. Extremely ugly, sir. Ooh, and he looks stupid. Very stupid, sir. Oh. Ew, and he has bad teeth. You should smell his breath. All right. Let me have a word with this guy. Hey, you.
Hi, my name is Patty Fang Qian. I met Feng Guangyu in the late 80s after I saw her performance of A Day at the Office. I became her fan and has been following her. Guangyu founded the Chinesetheatreworks 25 years ago. I praise the word works in its name. It could be noun as well as verb, very sophisticated. Then Guangyu teamed up with Stephen Kaplan, the puppetry creator and performer. Her company expanding globally and brilliantly. More innovative originals with many media to feast the contemporary audience today significantly.
My name is Nikita Yahan Bryant. I front a band called Kita, and I'm an artist storyteller. I was made in Taiwan and raised in Aotearoa, New Zealand. Growing up, I stubbornly pushed for a Western upbringing and quietly rejected my Chinese roots. One day, as many of us do, I felt the cultural tug. I started to write a play about cross-cultural identity, and in doing so, I found Guang Yu's talk on the internet that she gave at New York City College. She was speaking about cross-cultural theatre productions that she was making. I was really excited, so on a bit of a whim, I reached out to ChineseTheatreworks from New Zealand. They invited me over to New York to work with them for a month. So that's how I came to be living in Guang Yu and Stephen's apartment in Queens. They were just starting to work on a new theatre performance for the Performer Festival in collaboration with another couple. The show was called New York, Before and After, paralleled the struggles of two immigrants. One was an African man in Hong Kong, and the other was a Chinese woman in New York. And they were both trying to make sense of this alien new culture, now their new environment. So here's some footage from New York before and after. After watching it, please do everything you can to help ChineseTheatreWorks so that they can keep making works of art that make all of us weird and wonderful people feel at home and find community in the world that we live in.
I know he's here. I just want to see him.
You can't do that.
That is all.
You have got an appointment, sir.
I beg of you. I beg of you. Don't take it personally. Don't take it personally. Just him to see me. That is all. Please.
I understand, but you have to get an appointment. I can help you. You know. I am not a maid.
I am not a doorman.
I make decisions.
I am an executive hotelier.
I make decisions.
I make hard business decisions.
Bonjour, mes amis. I am Sophie Huang, world-famous fashion designer. I'm very pleased to be here with you supporting this marvelous event. And my little doggy Fufu is pleased too, aren't you, dear? Yes, of course you are. Now, as an enterprising, creative woman, I understand perfectly the struggles that we all must go through to find our voice and realize our inner visions. That's precisely what this next video, Border of Womanhood, expresses. Fufu, would you like to express your inner dogginess? Hey, don't you dare! Hey! Are you okay, Fufu? Don't let that nasty critic upset you, my dear. Now, those who can't do, eat. So, let's get out of the way for those young ladies to dance.
Just let a smile be your umbrella on a rainy, rainy
我叫王君玲。我从小呢受到非常严格的中国传统音乐训练，那么也非常的受限制，个人的创造力和想象力没有办法达到和冯老师的这种要求，这种即兴的合作和这种反应、这种发挥，我很难和现代的这种影戏的表演配合的那么默契，那我觉得很难。但是在一出戏合作中呢，慢慢的就打开了我过去的这种局限，也发挥了我个人的艺术潜能。那现在可以达到我们两个非常非常的心意相通。这种特殊的合作呢，让我在音乐的创作及演奏技法上提高到了另一个境界。而且我成为 CTW 的董事以后呢，我就更明白艺术界在美国的这种运作方式，让我也感到了我和 CTW 的肩负的重任，以及中国传统的文化在美国的这种传播，真的不是一件很容易的事情。这也是我为什么支持 CTW 的原因，同时呢，也能希望得到你们的大力支持。谢谢。
Ah, such expressivity. This is what I look for in artists, and this is why CTW's creative work is so important at this time. And now, I'd like to present the wonderful guzheng player, longtime CTW collaborator, musical director, and board member Zhongling Wang. And after her talk, we'll be showing you video clips from 3 exciting projects that CTW has collaborated on with other cultural groups, including Field Museum of Chicago, the Ping Chang Company, and the Yangzhou Puppet Theater.
So at the turn of the 20th century, these shadow puppets were collected in China. They're made from leather, they're intricately cut, they're painted, and they're these fanciful characters with jointed limbs and these long rods that were used to manipulate them.
As we started to learn more about the shadow puppets, the thing that we found most fascinating about the story was actually the puppeteers and the puppets themselves. We were so entranced by that we wanted to find a way to share that with visitors.
We were able to connect with a troupe based in New York City, and they were able to work with us to build a script that is based on an episode from Journey to the West.
We brought them here to the Field Museum and were able to set up here and spend an intense couple days working with a team here to film them.
So we knew in order to bring the objects to life, we were going to film it from the audience perspective, the way the story is meant to be experienced. But when the idea surfaced that we could let visitors get a glimpse behind the curtain, it became such an obvious approach.
I thought this was pretty neat for guests to see the front, but also the back as well. That way you're able to see the puppeteers as they work. And as you see them as they're working, you can actually tell like they really care about it. They take their time, they're concentrated.
The shoot day was really exciting. It was also, the pressure was on. Everything had to line up.
What you see with your eyes isn't always captured the same way on a camera, and so we did have to spend a lot of time planning and testing and moving lights.
There were some really challenging sequences where they have these heavily choreographed fights and people backstage are handing off weapons to other performers.
We did multiple takes. A lot of times if we were pleased, they weren't pleased with it, so we did takes over again.
And when they would make it through one of those takes seamlessly, we were just so thrilled.
I was blown away the first time we saw it in the space. It's such a collaborative project. There's builders, designers, the writers, storytellers, media folks, and to see everybody who had a hand in this get to experience it together for the first time was a really cool moment.
I hope that by seeing this performance, people are aware of a performance style they may never have heard of before. Shadow puppetry is really a rare art form.
Well, I really hope that visitors see the objects come to life and think about how they were used and how people saw them in performances and what it was like to be there and to hear these stories being told.
往西天去喽！
Good evening. My name is Kathy Barbash. I brought the Philadelphia Orchestra to Beijing, Shanghai, and Hong Kong way back in 1993, and that tour convinced me that I should devote myself to cultural exchange work with China. Since then, I have produced many projects bringing Chinese performances to the US and American performances to China. One of my favorite projects was the Kennedy Center's Festival of China in 2005, where I first saw the amazing artistry of Chinesetheatreworks' exquisite shadow and rod puppets for Ping Chang's Cathay, Three Tales of China. In these dark times, we need to support our local performing arts organizations more than ever. Creative organizations such as Chinesetheatreworks bridge Asian and Western traditions, keeping puppetry and Chinese opera traditions alive while providing valuable links to our Chinese colleagues when all other avenues have closed. Please join me in supporting their glorious work.
Hi, I'm Ping Chang, Artistic Director of Ping Chang & Company. In our societies and in most societies, people think big is better. But I think small and thoughtful is equally important. Or put another way, small is beautiful. In the world of theater, we rarely acknowledge smaller art institutions for their own sake and for their role in the ecology of the performing arts. Without smaller theaters, where would talent develop? Not that that is its sole function. Among the small is beautiful companies is Chinesetheatreworks, an innovative company that features traditional shadow puppetry, Chinese opera elements melding with contemporary Western theater and dance techniques and practices. Chinesetheatreworks holds an important and unique niche in New York City's artistic community and cultural life through its educational outreach and performances, building bridges across cultures and understanding and appreciation in a divisive world. We need more companies like Chinesetheatreworks that work to enrich New York City's cultural life and cross those divides that we are having so much trouble with in this modern world. In this time of the pandemic, your support for Chinesetheatreworks is vital. It's very hard for small companies at this time to survive without your support. Any amount that you can give to support the company would be very much appreciated. I thank you for listening.
我是扬州市木偶剧团团长戴荣华。我们的杖头木偶独特的艺术表现风格蜚声海内外。扬州木偶剧团拥有100多位团员，是中国规模最大、最负盛名的国家一级剧团。我们出访过亚洲、欧洲、拉丁美洲等40多个国家，为促进世界文化交流和友谊做出了贡献。纽约美花剧坊是我们的友团，他们多次代表美国参加国际艺术节比赛，每次都在激烈的竞争中赢得大奖，所以 CTW 在中国傀儡界享有很高的声誉。纽约美花剧坊先后2次把原创剧《四季》和3个女人一台台的戏带到扬州木偶剧团。前2次接触创作过程的交流，他们把美国当代傀儡的观念和技术带到扬州和我们分享。我们团员们非常喜欢这种跨界、跨文化，而且是集体创作的方式。大家在好奇和新鲜感中获益良多。2个剧团从不同的艺术背景及精英出发，不断碰撞出高昂、愉快的工作热情。这种合作代表着不同文化之间友好交往的重要意义和方式。扬州木偶剧团在中国得到政府的大力支持，而 CTW 在美国是靠个人及社区支持的非营利组织，所以 希望你能捐款支持他们，谢谢。
Yes, it's Monkey King here, Sun Wukong flying into LaGuardia Airport. And here I am, ready with Natalie.
Hi again, everyone. We want to thank you so much. The Venmo payment and the PayPal payment. We got a lot more raffle tickets here to win the prize. Right
Look at them
now,
all.
this section, we're going to draw 8 winners.
Okay, let's get going. Let's get going here. Yeah. There's one.
Thank you. The winner is Marlene
Pitko. Yay.
Congratulations, Marlene.
Okay, one more.
Yes, please.
Oh, dropped it.
Okay. And next winner is Robert Rossi.
Roberto Rossi. Hey! Yeah. Okay, and we got another one here.
Thank you. And the next winner is Sheila Shah.
Sheila Shah. All right, one more. I lost count how many we did. Here we go.
Okay. So number 4, I'll count. The winner is Mark Sussman.
Mark Sussman! Yay! Wow! Great Small Works is in the house. Okay, one more. There we go.
Okay. The next winner is
Kenshi.
Yeah, Kenshi, congratulations.
Okay, next one. One more.
Yes, please.
All right. Get a good one. Get a good one. Here you go.
Thank you. And guess what? Sheila Shah.
Sheila Shah.
Thank you for buying so many tickets, Sheila.
Okay, is that it?
Yeah, no, more.
Oh, more. One more. Okay. Here we go.
Here we go. And guess what? Sheila Shah.
Whoa, double threat.
Last one.
Last one. Okay.
Thank you. And the winner is Robert Rossi.
Roberta Rossi, number 2.
Thank you, Robert, for buying
Yay!
so many tickets.
Ah.
And then please check out the auction item now.
That's right.
And text message to the number on the screen of your bid and the item you want to bid so we can help you to win the auction prizes. Thank you.
Thank you. 再见.
We want to give many thanks to the generosity of Mr. Chen, who is a successful jeweler in New York City. He donated several pieces of top quality fine jewelry with 14 karat white gold and 14 karat yellow gold with genuine diamond, sapphire, and ruby. Here, we also have 4 different pieces of graded A quality jade bangles. All these jade bangles are from the Yunnan and Myanmar regions. This pair of dragon and phoenix envelope openers are designed from an archaeological piece of Shi, which is a jade hairpin dated back 300 BC in the collection of the National Palace Museum in Taiwan. Get your hands on these pair of hand puppets and start with your own show. The Monkey King earrings are designed and handcrafted by Stephen Kaplan with his genius artistry and magic hands.
This luxury silk necktie is from Nanjing brocade, with a 1500 years of history producing silk brocade for many dynasties of the Chinese palace. This large piece of dragon porcelain ornament will make beautiful decoration and a lucky charm for your home. The prominent calligraphy artist Karen Shi donates her Chinese Zhou Dynasty seal style calligraphy. It is a true collectible piece of art. Now, any one of you are into tennis? Here's 2 hours of private lessons donated by tennis innovators. Many thanks to their support.
Dream Life Love Theater.
Dream Life Love Theater.
Cholem, Chaim, Liebe, Theater.
戏梦人生
رویا زندگی عشق نمایش
Vom Leben träumen. Das Theater lieben.
Dream Life and Love Theater.
Dream Life Love Theater.
戏梦人生，
希望人生。
Dream life.
Love
Theater.
Hi, my name is John Bell, and I'm a professor of puppet arts and director of the Ballard Institute and Museum of Puppetry at the University of Connecticut. I've been working with Stephen Kaplan and Kwang Yu Fong at Bread and Puppet Theater, 9th Street Theater, and Great Small Works since the early 1980s. I've always been impressed by the way that ChineseTheatreWorks' original productions combine traditional Chinese and contemporary Western theater performance practices in the United States, China, and other global contexts. Songs from the Yellow Earth, which is a collaboration with the world-renowned Bread and Puppet Theater, is a particularly exciting example of how Beijing opera technique and contemporary performance practice can be combined in a fruitful way. Directed by Peter Schumann, the production reinterprets an ancient classic poem from the Book of Songs using contemporary theatrical techniques. While Peter had never used shadow theater before as a performance medium, he was able to use his mastery of all kinds of puppetry to integrate Chinese opera performers and puppeteers with stunning black and white graphic imagery. The result was a powerful visual composition that blended perfectly Peter's rough musical accompaniment with Kwang Yu's elegant Chinese opera-style narration in front of the screen and highlighted the strong anti-war message of the original poem. I first saw this production in New York City in 2006 and watched its fascinating development over the years. I also witnessed the production's final performances at the 2012 Unima International Puppetry Festival in Chengdu, China. CTW's work reaches out beyond New York City's diverse communities across the United States and internationally as well. Songs from the Yellow Earth is an example of their cultural reach, and it is just one reason why I support the creative work of Chinese Theatre Works. I hope that you can give them your support as well.
Thank you so much, John Bell. It's nice to hear you still tooting that old trombone. Oh, now here's another old fogey, old friend of ours. He is Richard Cheng, a triple threat: actor, playwright, dancer, singer, and journalist. Oh wait, that's 5. Oh, whatever. He's been with us since CTW's earliest beginnings, including our docu-musical Climbing Gold Mountain, and also our award-winning production, Toy Theater Peony Pavilion. Take it away, Richard.
Greetings, happy monkey tails. I auditioned for Chinese Theatre Works in 1993 for its first production, Zhang Boyle's The Ocean. I was already trained in Shakespearean acting and classical ballet, so Chinese theatre is also highly stylized. You don't just emote on the stage. So it's very helpful for me to express the script through the physical movement and also the verbal articulation that is required in all forms of classical theatre. What's unique about Chinese Theatre Works is that Guang Yu deconstructs Chinese opera and reconstructs all the elements into shows which appeal to all kinds of audiences, families, adults, children, people from different cultural backgrounds. She's a Chinese opera maniac, and she is determined to have Chinese opera reach contemporary audiences. No one else in the world does it to this extent, and I think that's why Chinese Theatre Works deserves widespread support. Yes, I'm glad that Guang Yu believed that I could sing kunqu. Even though it takes 8 years of tough training to become a professional kunqu performer, we had only 6 weeks. She hired Wen Yuhang, the star performer of Peony Pavilion at Lincoln Center, to coach me. She was like Professor Henry Higgins in My Fair Lady, and I was Eliza Doolittle. And she insisted that Wen Yuhang not be lenient on me and demand 100%. Well, it paid off. When we performed the show at the National Puppetry Festival, we got a standing ovation, and the show was awarded a citation of excellence by Unima USA. Climbing the Gold Mountain was an ambitious musical based on the real-life immigrant experience. And what's wonderful is that it was based on the stories of the cast members. Guang Yu had collected oral histories of her high school and college students about what it was like to come to America, which in Chinese is transliterated as 美国 or beautiful country, which is also sometimes called Gold Mountain. I worked on the material as the lyricist and as a co-composer to express the stories of the performers, which were very relevant to the audience as well. It wasn't like someone in Hollywood trying to create a story that looks Chinese, but it was very specific and grounded in reality, and therefore universal about how we adapt to new situations, grow new branches in a land, even though we are still rooted to the culture that we grew up in. That's why even though it was a very small production, it was very epic and ambitious in what it was trying to say, and extremely touching. And it had an impact on the audience. That's why I support Chinese Theatre Works. And that's why I think you should as well.
Right? Becky, stop talking. Come to work. We have deadline.
Minute by minute, shirt by shirt, minute by minute, you can move the mountain. This is the way the grandma was built. So will our future by every cent we save. Bit by bit, shirt by shirt, cent by cent, day by day. In just 1 year I expand, without a break to save every cent. 12-hour-day, 7-day weeks, buy a new life is what I see. Bit by bit, shirt by shirt, cent by cent, day by day. A needle breaks my finger, all I need every day. Muscles never out, yet for freedom we will stay.
Ma, I think I should look for another job. Another job? What can you do? You kids have no patience. You remember Uncle Wang? All their family worked together. And in just 2 years, they already put a down payment on a 4-bedroom house. I may not be able, I have no debt to pay, but still I speak no English, so this is where I stay.
Bit by bit, shirt by shirt, cent by cent, day by day. I took a boat across the sea, snakeheads I must pay. Having kids to feed at home, so this is where I'll stay.
Yes, it's Sophie back, and we're doing another raffle run. Are you ready, Natalie?
Yes, Sophie, I
Oh,
am. Oui,
good.
oui, madame.
Ooh, this is like my bathtub at home. Oh, do you mind if I climb in? Lovely sound. Singing in the bathtub, doing the raffle. Oh, let's see. Here's what?
Merci, Sophie. And the winner is Robert Lee.
Robert Lee! Oh, he's a wonderful old friend. Okay, one more here. Let's see.
Please.
Oh, oops. Here's a nice. They're slippery. Oh. There. Phew,
Here
hard
we
work.
are. And the winner is Samuel Chin.
Samuel Chin.
Thank you,
Mazel
Samuel, for
tov.
buying the tickets.
Okay, one more here. Ooh.
S'il vous plaît.
Ooh. There we go.
Thank you.
Ah, heavy work.
And guess what? Samuel Chin.
Ooh, double happiness. Okay.
Merci, Samuel.
Another?
Yes, please.
Please. Okay. Oh, here we go.
Thank you. Oh, I guess who's the lucky star tonight?
Samuel, you lucky dog. 3 in a row.
Yes, because
Wow.
you bought so many tickets tonight.
Well, I think we ought to pick another one just so someone else has a chance.
Well,
let's see.
Shuffle,
One
shuffle.
more. Oops. Here we go.
Merci beaucoup. And the winner is Jamie Johnson.
Oh, Jamie. I'll see you after the show. Oh, well.
Yes.
Now,
Back to work, Sophie, please.
a word from me.
Yes.
Oh, I'm so tempted. Well, I'll just stand here in the bathtub, singing in the bathtub. Oh, I know. We're supposed to do something about
More ticket, please.
Yes, well, you can still buy some raffle tickets if you have time, but we also have the auction, don't we, Natalie?
Yes, we do. We have the auction item for the bid, and please check them out.
Check them out. There's still bidding going on. And we still have some more shows too, so tell your friends there's still time to join us here. No undercut comes next. Oh, thank you, Shishi.
Merci beaucoup, Sophie.
Dream Life, Love Theater.
Dream Life, Love Theater.
Ama la vida y sueña el teatro.
όνειρο ζωής, αγαπάω θέατρο.
Dream Life, Love Theater. 戏梦人生。
Vivre une vie théâtrale.
希望人生。
戏梦人生。
戏梦人生。Dream Life Love Theater.
I'm so glad we finally got to finish our honeymoon. After that cruel pandemic cut it short. But at least we had a wonderful public ceremony at the China Institute. Yes, thanks to Michael Booning, who also had CTW conduct workshops, forums, and an exhibit there. Here he is, though. He can talk about it. Yes, let him talk.
Greetings from China Institute here in New York City. I am Michael Buning, Director of Operations at China Institute. We are the oldest bicultural, nonprofit organization in America to focus exclusively on China, and were founded in 1926 by educators and reformers, including Hu Shi and John Dewey. We have been proud to partner with ChineseTheatreworks on programming that supports our shared mission to advance a deeper understanding of Chinese arts and culture. Over the years, ChineseTheatreworks has presented a wide variety of programs for all ages at China Institute, including performances, workshops, lectures, and forums. This past year, we were honored to host a display featuring works from the Pauline Benton and Joe Humphrey collections as part of our The Art of Chinese New Year installation. This material had been presented previously in exhibitions at Flushing Town Hall, the Lincoln Center Performing Arts Library, the Ballard Institute and Museum of Puppetry, and other museums around the world. ChineseTheatreworks always brings the highest quality of performance and expertise to any program at China Institute, whether it's to charm and captivate children with the magic of shadow theater, or educate adults about the history and versatility of the art form. Kuan Yu, Stephen, and their colleagues have become true friends of China Institute. We hope that you can support Chinese Theater Works in their vital work to educate and inspire audiences with the beautiful, timeless traditions of Chinese performing arts. Thank you.
Hello, everybody. We're still here, and we're still doing raffle. Raffle! Yay! Raffle! Okay, this is our last raffle, and then we're going to we're going to announce the. Oh, we're not. Oh, sorry. My mistake. That's the fun of live streaming. Okay, let's do another raffle. Okay.
Lady first.
Ladies first.
Okay, thank you, Mrs. Mouse. Ooh, winner, Samuel Chin.
Samuel
Yay,
Chin.
Samuel Chin. Yay, Samuel
One more,
Chin.
please. One for me. Oh, tough reach. Ow, escaped. Unescaped again.
I think you drink too much.
Thank you, Mr. Mouse. The winner is Ellen Emerson.
Ellen Emerson.
Hey, thank you, Ellen.
Your turn, ladies again. Oh, she's so much better at it than I am.
Thank you. And the winner is Yang Hong Jia from Renaissance Chinese Opera Society.
Wow,
Yay!
friend. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, one more. Okay. Help.
Be careful.
Almost drowned in the...
Okay, and the winner is Ellen Emerson.
Oh, Ellen, another double hitter.
Yay!
Wow.
Last one.
Oh, one more. Okay. Easy.
Okay, so the very last raffle prize winner of this evening is Yang Hong Jia. Renaissance Chinese Opera Society.
Yay!
Wonderful.
Yes.
So we still have few minutes for you to keep bidding and get that piece of fine jewelry and get that piece of artwork and shadow puppet as you wish. We have 2 minutes for that. Then we're going to announce the final winner for the auction item.
We're going to do that. Okay. All right. And meanwhile, we're going to finish. Go back to our program. Almost done. Ladies and gentlemen, we're so grateful that you could all be here on this social platform, as distanced as we are. Nevertheless, this is the way we can reach you now, and maybe, hopefully, by Chinese New Year, we'll be able to do it in person again. Wouldn't that be nice?
Yes.
Yes. We missed out. We got married only once at China Institute, and then after that...
Because I like that place.
Yes. Oh, and we still have our exhibit, the Pauline Benton shadow figures. They're going to be there all the way through to after New Year's. So you guys, if you want to see some of the Pauline Benton puppets in person, up close and personal, go to China Institute.
Sounds great.
Okay, we'll be there. All right. Ciao.
Ciao.
生。
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We are all so grateful to be able to meet with you and share all this fabulous work. 20 years of
25 years.
25 years of Chinese Theater Works production with all our friends and families. And we want to thank all the appropriate parties. We want to thank God and the social platforms that made it all possible, plus our board of directors.
Natalie!
Yes, and our fabulous running crew, including Sophie and Mingjian and Mingyang, Zoe,
and
Xiaolu, and all our fabulous puppet crew. Yes, very important too, very important too. And we want to thank all of you for supporting us and helping us keep alive in this very difficult time for all nonprofits. And we hope that you keep in touch with us. We're going to be live streaming this event on we'll be
YouTube?
On YouTube, that's right, and on our Facebook page. And please keep in touch with us because we'll be back in the libraries and the schools and the theaters all around the city next year. God willing, inshallah. And thank you again. 谢谢. Wait, one more thing. One more thing.
Please allow me to announce the winner of the auction item.
Oh, yes, I know the auction items. Yes, right.
Yes, so we have winner of the auction item with the sapphire and diamond earrings is Mindy Ying. And also Mindy Ying bid on the diamond sapphire ring. That will make a nice set. Good taste, Mindy. Okay, and the next one is the diamond ruby ring. Is Ping win the prize.
Oh.
And Mindy Ying win the J Bingo.
Oh,
guess
wow,
what?
Mindy, you're going to be in
win
style.
another J Bingo. Thank you for your bidding and your donation. And we have a J Bingo. The smooth design was bid by Sheila Shah. You're the highest for Sheila.
Okay.
So nice for the
Good.
bingo. And we have Ralph Nine win the hand puppet pairs. It's a gorgeous pair of hand puppet.
I'm going to miss those hand
Guess
puppets.
what? Helen Liu win the Monkey King designer earrings. Designed
right,
by Steven.
Yeah, Monkey King rules.
Wow. Okay, last but not least, the luxurious silk necktie has been won by Ping Ping.
Ping, you're going to wear the tie?
Oh, wow. Yes.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.